Alrighty. Making sure that everything's working. Looks like it is. Hello, my cherubs. How are we doing? Welcome to our very first time streaming Final Fantasy XIV. Now, to be clear, this is not my first time playing this game by any means. I have played this game quite often. I am very familiar with it. I started playing back in Heavensward. But we are going to start from zero together. We are going to grow this character together. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a lot of ability to really create a character that we all enjoy. Thank you, Crystal, for the follow and the like. And thank you guys for the likes and follows over on TikTok. I appreciate you guys so much. Right now, we are in the very early stages of ARR, which I won't lie to you guys, thank the gods that they shortened that up, because I remember when the grind from ARR to Heavensward was, ooh, doing it for as many characters as I had was awful. Thank you for the follow, Rena. Thank you for the like. But yeah, I started playing back when we only had Heavensward and the ARR grind was atrocious. Oh my God. I don't know if any of you guys have been around long enough to or played long enough to be a part of that, but let me tell you, it was an adventure. Luckily, I had friends to play with, so I was able to get through the grind with as many ults as I had. I only have about 3 that are at level 95 or higher, though. And I'm still working on grinding their alternate job classes up. But we, for our starting from zero character, have made a tank. Why? Because I like my tanks. I think this is warrior. I don't know. I'd have to look. All I know is I'm playing a tank. Ah, thank you for the follow. Hello, round one. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. For those of you who are not familiar with me, and maybe this may be your first stream with me, hi, hello. My name is Arifim. I am your favorite biblically inaccurate angel of TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I am a relatively newer VTuber. I am using a pre-made model from Booth. Anyone who decides to be a part of my fan base, whether you're actually a part of stream or not, you are my cherubs. I love you all very much. My pronouns are he and they. I ask that you guys respect that. I am a dude who really likes pink. I mean, I really like pink. And I am working on saving up the money for my own professional model someday. One day. Soon. We hope. Oh my God. It was awful. Yes, I do remember. I've been around since before the Heavensward drop, when we got the Owlry for the first time. Ooh, bro. Bro, I still have a hard time. I'm trying to get one of my DPS to mentor, and the grind is murdering me. You'd think I'd have a little more patience in doing it, but my main focus right now is the mount grind. I'm running through the level 50 EXs on that account. Level 50, level 60 EXs, so the Heavensward EXs, the Gwybers. Gwybers? No, not Gwybers. Lanners. I'm doing the Lanners right now on my main account. But I have the list, and I'm slowly working my way through it. But I figured, since I'm playing with my cherubs, why not start from net zero? So don't be surprised if you hear me groan and slam my head into a desk. Round one over there gets it. It's who. If you've been around as long as I have with this game, the number of times you want to slam your head into a desk is often. But hey, I made a pretty character. Look at her. She's adorable. She's also got pink in her hair. Ugh. At least with this character, it's going to be easier to unlock certain things. Like starting in Ul'dah or Gridania is always preferable to me than to start in Limsa. Because at least with Gridania and Ul'dah, you can get over to Horizon and do Glamoring earlier. Which means that you don't have to fight with ugly, ugly low-level clothes. Because they're ugly. After you get out of your early garb and start in on the class garb, I want to cry because you get some of the ugliest colors, like a blue tunic with green oven mitts. Ugh. It hurts my artist soul to have to watch that. Wow, I feel like the volume is low. Oh my God, it is. Holy crap. Wow. I glanced over at my, okay, audio output capture 28 should be okay. Let me know if you guys have a hard time hearing me over the music now. I wanted to go ahead and turn the volume up. I felt like it was too quiet. I love Momodi. She's adorable. Look at how pretty. Ul'dah is probably one of my favorite starters. I love the culture and the way everything works. This class in early game is Gladiator. Pretty sure that becomes War. Or is it Marauder becomes Warrior? No, this is Paladin. This becomes Paladin. Good. I know the Paladin stances. I know how to keep my tank stance on for a PLD run. Yeah, no kidding. This character is only going to be played during stream time, so it's going to be a slower grind for sure. Although the bonus is, it saves lives, man. That bonus is everything. No, my audio output capture is working. I think I'm going to bump it just a little, though. Yeah, that's better. I should still be rather audible over the audio, but... Hi! Welcome, Star Platinum. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, if that was a reference, I am not the smartest cookie. I also am behind on a lot of current memes. Like, I have had people tell me that I am old meme culture, and I'm okay with that. At least I'm cute. I may not be smart, but I'm cute. Okay, that is too loud for me. I'm actually going to drop that a little bit. I have very particular, like, I'm very particular about, like, sound. Get rid of all of these because I don't need them. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt and come back again. Real quick while we're over here. Oh, JJBA. Okay, so I know what JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is. My spouse and my spouse's, like, best bro love it. I have tried. But to give you an idea of what I watch, I'm more of a, may I ask one final thing? Apothecary Diaries, Digimon, most of the Beyblade series, most of the Yu-Gi-Oh series. I'm starting on Solo Leveling and Dandadan right now. JJBA is what I'm going to give another shot here pretty soon, but it's on my low list right now. May I ask one final thing is my current obsession. I'm sorry, but both Apothecary Diaries and May I Ask One Final Thing, I'm living for the FMC not being romanticized quickly. It's beautiful. Too many things where there's an FMC as the main lead end up with romance like right there. So I am absolutely living for the slow burn. I like my slow burn. If I'm going to watch something that will eventually have romance in the cards, give me that slow burn. Lano Sea, but starting then. Yes! Thank you! I'm very much I would rather start in Thanlin. Ooh, noted. Thank you, Star Platinum. I am not a big fan of starting in La Nosea, but that's because I like to get my glams as soon as they're available at 15. If only because it drives me up a wall to have to look at purple and green against each other. The colors are just atrocious. And your boy is kind of a sucker about aesthetics. All of these extras. Yeah, I really feel like Thanlin is the best starting area. I always have, always will. Grid, I don't mind, but it's not my favorite. And then I absolutely just cannot stand starting in La Nosea. I feel like I have to fight tooth and nail to get stuff that I would get here a lot earlier. Hello, plant. Welcome in. For those of you over on TikTok who are new here, just so you know, over on my actual TikTok page, I have an Ask Me Anything video posted that I'll be answering on Sunday. So if you have any questions about me, about my model, about the lore behind the character, feel free to drop them over there. As long as they're respectful, they'll get answered on Sunday. Round one. Yes, I do not like the bee fate. It is not my least favorite, but it is not one I enjoy. If I'm going to pick a specific fate that playing it gives me flashbacks, and I mean like war flashbacks, it's probably having to do any of the fates that you do to get some of the mounts. Is this squished? There it is. Okay, that's much better. Get all my minions and mounts real quick. At least all the available ones. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, sir. But yeah, that bee fate is... Nope. I like bees as like a principal, but I don't want to get near them. I will respectfully let them do their thing over there. So much barding. I forget how many barding and minion items you have if you've been playing for a while in like the start of the game. And this isn't even all my stuff. This is just what I have for right now. I'll get a lot more once we're past into the... Once we're past the early stages of stuff. Thankfully, I also know... I also know the Ul'dah like the back of my hand for the most part. Oh, I also need to get rid of some of the stuff because I don't need to constantly be seeing certain things. Turn that off. Don't want yell, don't want shout. And get rid of Novice Network. I don't need any of that. There we go. That's better. Oh my god, yes. Do you want to know the one mount I have on my main that I worked like a freaking... I worked so hard for that mount. I got Ixion on my main. I spent well over several weeks getting Ixion. Ooh, I forgot I had my coffee. Tasty. Made my coffee by myself this morning, and it is not bad. It's not good. God, yes! Oh, my lord, yes! Exactly, round one. You get me. By the way, is me calling you round one okay, or is there something you'd prefer me call you? I try to be, like, super respectful, but sometimes my brain goes... and I forget to ask. Blah, blah, blah. This is how you use the Aetheryte. Here's your return spell. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, seals! Squishy puppies. Seals are squishy, scary puppies. I call them scary only because I'm fully conscious of what a seal can do to a person. Not to mention the things they hunt. Even if they look cute, a seal can murk you. But they're adorable. People with their cool stuff while I run around and just attune to everything. Man, I don't blame you. I can only imagine how amazing that would be. Getting to work with them for a living. I wanted to work with animals so bad when I was a kid. But my health and stuff led me to working in the art industry. Well, art and advertising. Technically, I'm in advertising and marketing if you really want to split hairs. But I do my art as my job, and now that I cannot work in a formal setting, my art really is the money that I make. So I offer commissions, and I do character art and all sorts of stuff. But I used to design the signs that you would see, like billboards and the signs you would see along the road for new communities that home builders are doing. Now I do logos and character art for VTubers and for streamers. I can also make assets, which is a lot of fun. I just haven't started my shop for selling my pre-mades yet. Hey, that's awesome. If you ever want help, like knowing what to price things or where the market is situated, feel free if you have the ability or want to. This is not pressure. To pop into our Angel's Den, and I would be happy to help you out if you ever need it. I have a degree in digital art and marketing, so I'm always happy to help people price their stuff. I also have made my own commission sheets and stuff, so I'm always, always, always so happy to be of assistance to people if they want it. Like, literally no pressure, though. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's just an offer. I am very excited to have people to talk to today, so do forgive me if I'm overbearing. Please tell me to shut up. You are fully welcome to. I do my best not to overwhelm people, but I know that when I get excited about something, I can be a bit much. If you're not used to me. Nope, not going out the gate yet. I'm probably going to do an art stream tomorrow, honestly. I don't really have much to do tomorrow until later in the afternoon, so I may do an early morning stream or like a early afternoon or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So my actual degree is as a graphic communications major. That means I was taught animation, art, marketing, storyboarding, 2D, 3D, and multiple different mediums. My particular specialty is fiber art, embroidery, and character design. But I also do a bunch of other stuff too, like logos and asset design, which is really fun for me. I love doing logos and asset design. I feel like it really gives you a lot of creative ability. I appreciate you being so kind about it, though. I do recognize that I have a very hard time understanding when I'm being overbearing. And I don't mean to be. I just get excited. Your boy may be ancient, but I don't always have the best social skills, and I try to work on that. Try being the operative term there, because sometimes that hard-earned work just goes out of your brain. Boop. Pretty sure that's the only one on the Hustings strip, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's the... No, I've got to go get that one. We'll go up here, past Riboroto, back down past the Merchant Strip, and over to the Scholars Walk, because we need to hit that. Yep. Yeah, we do. I may be an earthbound, biblically inaccurate angel. There is no accuracy here, I swear too much. But, you know, eternal ancient being, blah, blah, blah. Cue the religious talk, lot of blah, blah. I'm joking. There will be no religious talk unless, like... Nah, there's not gonna be. Who am I kidding? Ah. I call myself biblically inaccurate for a reason. There is no biblical accuracy in this angel here. Ah! Hi, Thea. Every time I hear that, I know it's usually either you or Bastet. It's one of y'all's trying to scare the piss out of me. We're at 100 followers. Do you see it? We finally broke 100. It's so awesome. I'm so excited. It's such a big deal for me. I'm going to have to try to do a special stream on Friday. I am literally so thrilled. I saw that we'd broken 100 and I, like, dang near started crying. Oh, yeah, this little side quest. I forgot about this one. Oh, no, that means I've got to find a horror game. Ugh, I made a promise and I have to keep it. Oh, no. Yeah, pick up the bitch's skill. Ooh! Yes, please. Thank you. Also, for those of you over on TikTok who are just joining us, hey, hi, hello. My name is Ari Fim. I am your favorite biblically inaccurate angel here on Twitch and TikTok. Thank you for stopping in, and I hope you guys enjoy what you see. We are kind of just puttering around, being insane, which is about the usual here. Just take your gill and stop complaining, Genevieve. That one is in through here because this is our guild. Blah, 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 blah. I've only done this about 1 billion times. Yes, join the Gladiators Guild. Always grab the little side quests because they're useful. Ooh, thank you.
That's what she said.
If you can't tell by how fast I go through some of these, I know all of this pretty well. Rhaegar. Come here, Bubba. Yeah. This is a game I've been playing since a long time ago. I don't know when Heaven's Ward dropped. When did that drop? Okay, I want to age myself here a little bit and find out exactly when that dropped. Over on TikTok, I appreciate... Okay, dude, please don't spam. Please be respectful. Do not spam my TikTok chat. 2, I am married and very happily, and I am a guy. Just so you know. So, yeah. Heaven's Sword. Blah, blah, blah. Huh! Okay, dude, I asked you to be respectful once. This is your second warning. Please do not. I am a married asexual dude. I don't. Please don't. Not in my chat. Please be respectful. That's all I'm asking. Yes, please. Tell me about the devious things you have in the works for your D&D one-shot. Oh. Also, I did check on when Heaven's Word released, and I feel old. I'm gonna cry. It's fine. Highest CR monster I've ever heard of? I'd have to ask my old DM, man. It's been a minute. Oh, there's a thing I can drop. That's been touched, but I haven't hit all of them. I know that much. To be fair, I've never run a campaign of my own, so I sometimes forget, like, the CRs and stuff. Okay, this quest drops here. Hey, Ark! Yeah, I wanted to step back into Eorzea. So we are starting from square one, which I have not done in a very long time. I feel really old now that I know how old my first account is. And I want to cry just a lot. Snooze that again. Y'all don't need ads yet. It can wait. Oh. Holy what? CR 100? That sounds evil. Oh, yeah, 1.0. I started when they were just announcing that HW was about to be made. So I think it was like about 4 months before they dropped HW. I think, somewhere in there. Crooked Haft. My good dude. Take the stuff. And give me the reward. Thank you. Now I need to make sure I've got... I need to see which ones I'm missing. I feel so old because I remember watching the first AA. Oh, man. I get that. I don't either. Okay. Miners Guild is where I'm at right now. I have all of these active. Ah, that's the one I'm missing. We'll head over to the Adventurers Guild and then go do the Thalm Guild. I live with my spouse right now. So I understand not living with the family anymore. Players will have a 1% chance to summon it. It will destroy by... What? Thea, that sounds evil. That sounds like a player killer. Ah! Hi, Rhaegar. You know what? Sure, make me cry. Show me the stats. I always forget that the last one is all the way over here. But this should be my last shard. I'm pretty sure I have all the others. Yep, there we go. Got it. Yeah, that does sound... Rhaegar, off the bed, please. Or just do that. That's fine. Let's go out western first. I know how battle works. Thank you for trying to remind me. And achievements. I'm very aware of all of this. Okay, I'll check in image spamming in just a second. Okay, friendo, if you are trying to get these for yourself, please go not here. Don't. All right, that's all the star marmots. Now I just need the hornets and the shrews and the ladybugs. Let me get through these opening things, and then I will go look in just a tick. I don't like being this close to that thing, because if I accidentally get that thing's aggro up, I do not want to deal with the consequence. All right, taking a pause. Let's go look at these stats. Let's go see how much I'm going to cry. That is what I would affectionately call fuck. I don't really have another word for that other than fuck. Yes. Yes, you should. Because that's evil. Yeah, and that's probably a good thing. Because holy shit. Oh, why am I... I'm smart. It's fine. I'm tired. That's one of those games where you look at people and say, I know it's a one-shot. Bring a backup character sheet. Oh, heck yes. I love that. I really hope I get to play my babies again. My favorite character is one of my Aasimar, and if I ever get to play her again, I will be delighted. I want to go out. I'm pretty sure I went western. There we go. Tank time! Fucking hell. That would be when I am very tempted to throw ice at the DM. That's all the hornets. Now I just need to go do the shrews, and I'm good with the starter level stuff. Yeah. No kidding. I do have a friend I need to send that to, my old DM. Mostly as that, look, here's a way to actually screw your players over for funsies. We can go ahead and use return. Grab my coffee. I'm gonna lean, save or suck. Yeah, legitimately. Coffee there, water there. Electrolytes over there. Okay. I am leaned back. I'm all set up. We're gonna keep going. Oh shit. Did the ad break hit already? Holy fuck. Goes to show you, I really need to pay better attention to things. Run up, get the last of this stuff. Hi, Merlin! Oh my god! He just took a running leap onto me. Hi. He has no idea that he's getting neutered on Monday, do you? You think everything's fine. But you're gonna be a ballless wonder on Monday. Yes, you will. He's peeing everywhere, dude. I don't have a choice. I was gonna try to let him keep him till 2, and then he started acting like a boy cat. And I'm not dealing with the boy cat behavior. He's getting the snip snip. I said boy cat. I meant a boy cat. No, sir. I don't need you on my belly right now. Not all boy cats do it, but this boy cat, he peed outside. We do not have an outside for Merlin unless we put the harness on, so for the time being, he has decided his box is not good enough. Fucking His Majesty over here thinking he can just do whatever, wherever. I do not want to have to keep cleaning up cat pee everywhere.
Lizard.
Lizard!
Lizard. Lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. That is my brain. Hey! Little fucker! You try to eat my cracker? I'm going to end him. Give me 2 seconds, guys. You little shitbag, get away from my end your sorry life. These are mine. I paid for them. I paid for your food too, but it is not your dinner time. Greedy. Greedy bastard. Tried to take my crackers. Nobody takes my crackers but me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 boxes, 4 little packages of Pocky left. That's sad.
1 eternity later.
You know, I can't get mad at my cherubs for stealing my food. My cat should know better. I need to get a chat spray bottle. Or chat cage or something. Oh, I already used them. Okay. Chat mousetrap. Ha. You know what? Peanut butter is an acceptable replacement. I eat a lot of peanut butter. Why is it delayed? Oh, I know why it's not working. Give me a second. I'll fix it. I'm so smart. I'm so sorry. It is not an AirFM stream if I don't have my stuff running. Or if I do have my stuff running and I haven't forgotten. Bro, connect. It's right there. Don't make me do it. Is it going to make me do it? It's going to make me do it. Okay, that's fine. I've only done this 1,000 times. I know how to... Come on. Just connect through the API, please. I don't want to have to try to fix it right now.
2,000 years later.
Aha! There's that one. That one's active. And mix it up is active. Now the throwing thing should work. I think I fixed it. If there's not scuff, it's really not one of my streams. I scuff all the time. Ooh, hell yeah! That sounds like fun. Okay, there's that one done. If I go out that door... Oh, yeah. Wee. Whoop.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for
Watch me crush. It is the one thing that I have kept up. I don't really get to do a lot for myself unless chat helps me out, because this is literally my job right now. So this sub... Oh, no. Thank God. If they were, I would have gone on TikTok and banned them. Usually if I'm firm in my boundaries, people leave me alone. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't put up with my boundaries being tested. You get 3 chances and then I will ban. I have no shame about it either. Nobody's going to walk over my boundaries. I am too old. Oh yeah, we're at Riot Blade already. Weird. That's odd. I'm sorry that you're having to deal with that. I wish I could help. I want to go ahead and while I'm here, this goes there. Yeah, that is really weird. I like the whale. And for this character, we'll put the Aramon on there too. Have you done like... I might... Yeah, that's fair. I also prefer like Twitch as a whole because number one, it's easier for me to see messages. Why is it not redeeming? What? Go into my freaking thing, see if I can... it was the silly note. Test the command, please. There it goes. It triggered. Sometimes I have to go into the program and actually make it do the thing, which is dumb. That's 2. 1 more will get me that point in the hunting log. I am a silly boy, though. That is accurate. All right, that's the next one done. He's over here. Yeah, there's a bunch of notes. There's, y'all can make me an idiot sandwich. You can throw things at me. Whenever you guys tell me to stretch or drink water, that triggers a barrage of throwing things. Ha! Do it! Punish the DM. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, Papa Sean. It is very nice to meet you. Oh, shit. Total Eclipse. What is that? Okay, it's an actual AoE type thing. It's been a long time since I played this class, so forgive me while I'm learning. Ugly gear time. Oh, please. Let's play Torture the DM. I love playing Torture the DM. Oh, Time Ravage. That is a good one. Hello, my dude. Have a pretzel. Don't be hangry. Have a pretzel. Oh, fuck. That's gonna be good. I've been playing Genshin too long, chat. I've been playing Genshin way too long. I forgot that you can't glide in this game. My brain was like, jump off the cliff. It's fine. You're not going to get hurt. There's gliding. And then I realized, no, there is not. it, you know what? Whenever we play this game, I should allow for you guys to redeem a thing where I just go straight off a cliff.
Parkour! Extreme! Parkour! Parkour!
Yeah, it's true. It's only like 20 damage from the small ones. And like, I'd have to be like up there to do any like full damage. But there's also no climbing. So I'll get to where I can fly soon enough though, so I'm not super worried about it. Oh, no, I won't. I have to get through. Right. My brain always tells me, no, you get to flying super quick. And then I remember, no, you don't. It's not as quick as my brain tells me I do. I think I take the bastard sword. Hydrate with water, electrolyte, or coffee. Which would you prefer? All of them? All right, one after another then. Start with the electrolytes. Blue Powerade. Arguably the only flavor of Powerade I will drink. Water. Ah, the ice has melted and it's warm. Gross. And coffee. It's toasted marshmallow coffee. It's a toasted marshmallow syrup we got at Ross with vanilla oat milk, a little bit of sweet cream. It's so good. It make me happy. Sure. You know, I'm always down. I'm sorry, how much? Is your heart okay? Please tell me you didn't drink that in one go. That's a lot, bro. Bro, that should be legal. The fuck you mean 7,000? I'm horrified. I am absolutely horrified. The most I have is like 1,500. Sure. Torture me, why don't you? My heart already has a problem not being tachycardic. That would murder me. You are doing chin scratches. I like it. I mean, yeah, when I was a college student, I could take in that much caffeine. But that was when I was a college. Hang on. Hang on. My boyfriend just messaged me something on the side. Fen! Crow? No! 7K grams of caffeine is not healthy. Ah! I'm gonna cry. I'm going to look in image spamming to see this damn cat. Y'all are just trying to kill me. To Jesus fucking Christ. 6,960%. I never thought I'd see that number on a can. The fuck energy drink is that? Please tell me the fuck energy drink is that. Give me a brand name. Give me something because I'm about to scream. Even the limiter I have on is not going to protect you guys from my screaming. Holy shit nuggets. Yeah, I know Monster is only 500. Keep in mind, I don't drink anything stronger than... over in the Discord arc, we have a channel called Image Spanning, which allows people to send images, like when I'm on stream, that I can then take a look at. So it's in the Discord that we've got going. Oh, right. It's time for this already. Instance battle time, guys. Man, I've never had Monster. I've done Red Bull. I've done Alani. I've done Celsius. I think the strongest I ever did was Red Bull. But keep in mind that when I say my heart has a hard time not being tachycardic, my resting heart rate is between 80 and 100.
Hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
But yeah, my resting heart rate is 80 to 100. When I stand up from sitting or laying down, it gets between 130 and 160. I can get to 150 before my nerves start going fried. I can go to 160 before I start blacking out a little bit. Any higher than that, and I am unconscious. And that's, like, in the summer, 150 is normal for me walking around in the heat. Hello, Lilira. I never play Lala's. This brand, it's a vendor item. Okay. Yeah. What exact brand is it, though? Like, can you tell me? Because I want to know. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Maybe. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey! All right. There's that. Back to this. And we've got Thancred already. Look at the boy. He's so stupid. I love Thancred. He's a dummy.
Do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance.
Oh, we've already passed an hour. Shit.
And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you.
Turd head.
Ah, you must be the one that Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge.
Yeah, I found her.
You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
Look who's talking, Thancred.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
Boy really has no right to talk about impetuous. Or about stubbornness.
The station master will have to wait.
Time to fight something. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Please. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Turd. Thancred is a turd. My cardiologist would probably murder me. If I drank something with that much caffeine, my cardiologist would literally probably murder me. So would my spouse. And my boyfriend. And my date mate. I don't think I would be alive. I'm barely allowed to have coffee. Here they come. Ah, no, stop. Those are gone. Blah, blah, blah. I don't need the healing. I'm fine. You know, I'm probably in the wrong, but I would be tempted to try that. Just like a mouthful to see how fucked it would get my heart rate. On a scale of 1 to oh shit. 'Cause that seems fun. Okay, yeah, that would probably be a bad idea for somebody whose heart rate can get to 150 just from standing up. Yeah, I mean, you build a tolerance after a while, but I've only had tea for a while now. Because one of the medications I'm on and energy drinks do not mix well. What the fuck? Oh, the dogs. One teeny sip and I'd be at 150 laying down. Rhaegar! Rhaegar, come here. Nyx. Rhaegar, Fenris. Hello. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, Nixie girl. Fen. What are you doing, dummy? Rhaegar, come here. Rhaegar. Rhaegar. He's ignoring me. Oh, yeah. This is when we get our first... I forget this is when we get this. The first one.
Hear, feel, think.
The number of times we hear those specific words in the beginning. Sighs aggressively. Hey, look, catastrophe. That's gonna be fun. I mean, right? My main WOL is so much fun. If only because at one point we decided to really torture her during the Endwalker portion of things.
I am Heidelin.
And decided that her body is not able to handle the light aspected ether that you get channeled into you during the EW campaign. And ends up just completely fucked up by the end of it. It was a lot of fun. A lot of trauma.
So hath darkness.
I love giving my children trauma.
Presaging in the end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech
All of my babies get trauma.
from this fate.
Hi, Rock Mom.
The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light.
Rock Mom, Rock Mom, Rock Mom, Rock Mom.
To them.
Because this is Rock Mom. I have called Heidelin Rock Mom for a very long time. I will probably never stop calling Heidelin Rock Mom.
Shall the crystals
Oh, look, we're special.
Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Rock Mom. Other walls. We go new. Like a rocket. Doop, 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 doop. I would be lying if I said I haven't looked at Heidelin in crystal form and wanted to just lick the crystal. Not for any particular reason. I just want to lick it.
Creation.
Hello. Oh man, Shadowbringers was rough. Shadowbringers was really hard on me emotionally. Chat, say hi to the kitty. Merlin's here. Merlin, say hi, chat. Speak. Don't just smell the microphone. Speak, child. I do know. Fanny, shut your privileged silly boy mouth.
Would you mind
You will
telling
never
me
be able to
what that
convince me that
was?
Thancred is not a bottom. That boy needs to be bullied
A denizen of the void,
aggressively.
at any rate.
The void sent? Yeah, but how?
You're the one who's out here all by your dumb little self.
Question isn't
Your
how, but who? We're not dealing with bookless bandits.
impetuousness.
Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream?
Not that you need to know.
No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt.
Bite me. Or rather, I will bite you, you brat of a man.
Considered the crystal.
More stuff in image span. I was right. My mod slash datemate also went JFC. I'm just gonna... Let's see if I am allowed to try something with that much caffeine. Just because I feel like tormenting people today.
But of course, this changes everything.
Does it now, pretty boy?
Thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once.
He needs to be bullied, chat. Tell me I'm wrong. That boy needs to be bullied.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe?
Yeah, we were robbed of Moan Britta.
I shall return and tell them myself.
I'm gonna squish her face. I don't dislike Lilibra, but she's not my favorite of the leaders of the cities.
I suspect we shall meet again before long.
Danny is a brat boy. He does deserve to be bullied. Alright, let's see what... I got newspapered, chat. I'm not even allowed to try a sip.
Until then, do try and stay awake.
Bite me. Ha! I'm being told no. I knew I would be. That much caffeine in me would not be a good idea. But I had to be a little bit of a trouble child. Because I like making people go, no! It's funnier when they smack me with a newspaper. And this is why I'm a brat. How can you tell Aaron is a bottom? That's how. Because my self-preservation instinct does not exist. Raubon is amazing. Raubon is freaking slept on, bro. He's not one of my simps, but he is one of my faves. Like, no doubt, Moin Brita and Raubon are two of my dead-ass faves. If I'm talking about my simps, though, the ones I simp for, Magni Oranir. That's my type right there. Oh, and I am a Xeno simp. I'm not an apologist. No, no, no. The man is messed up and deserves everything that happens to him. I am not an apologist for him or anything he does. However, I am a simp. If they can beat me up and are more likely to kill me than to do something else, I'd probably simp. Yes, the nickname Little Sun. I love that nickname. I actually have a WOL where we ended up canoning that she was his moon. And it was really cute. We did like a whole RP on the side about it. It made me happy. She's my main. And there's a whole like backstory and history, and man, we put details into her. Nama, that's what it is. Nama. I think it's probably Nama because you have that double A in there. NHAAMA, I think, is the exact spelling, if I remember correctly. And I think that's Naama. You have that inflection with the double A. I don't know. It's been a long time. Azam and his Naama. Brat. I like the tiny ones. I could never play one. There's too much stigma around them. The idea of playing one actually it weirds me out. I have played every other race, but I probably will never play. I can't. Like, no shade on the people that play them because they're an amazing race. But there is some discomfort there for me. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. I agree, Papa Sean. Lalas. Okay, see, I love that. Like I said, no judgment to people that like playing the smaller races, the more stout and, the more stout races. For me, I have never unless it's like a Fey race, I've never really been able to get my brain behind it. And with the Lalas especially, in-game, there's a lot of like discomfort for me around certain aspects of playing a Lala in game. If you know, you know. Yeah, exactly. It's the weird people rather than the Lalas themselves. And I personally I deal with having to enforce my own boundaries a lot. So for me, the idea of having to do it in a game where I'm playing to unwind is extraordinarily unpleasant. Does that make sense? Hi! Oh my god, Merlin. He just came bounding in here. What? What, baby? Yeah, purr. Purr, sweet baby. One of these days, I will let you guys see Merlin on camera. Yeah, I actually used to work for a venue on my main. And you are correct. There are some venues where, you know, like you get it. I don't have to like try to explain this out and potentially get myself a strike, but I didn't work in one of the venues like that. Luckily, the venue that I worked in, my character worked in, was above board, real chill. I loved the people. I honestly miss it. We're trying to build a cafe vibe with our FC house over on Bryn. Sir! Don't bite my shit, you little fucker. Started chewing on the cord for my controller. Absolutely not. Don't bite my shit, you little fuck. We're running so much fun, guys. I've totally missed running all over the damn map. What are you doing? I can't even tell you guys what's happening right now. Merlin's being weird. Oh, love this. All right, my hunting log there is complete. Before I go turn that in, I'm going to go ahead and touch the etherite. Because I prefer being able to teleport. Man, I'm so freaking sleepy. I slept like butts last night. Give me 1 second here, guys. I will get right back to it. I need to send a message in reply to a thing over on Discord. And then we will get right back to the game. Trying to be respectful, trying to not be rude, getting very close to the point where I'm going to be rude. Really don't want to, but sometimes you gotta. It's exhausting. Hey, you. Take the pumpkin. Give me food in return. Roll actions. Yep. Oh, Rampart. Yes. That's... Yep, I know about gear. Thank you. Thank you. We are, however, going to go ahead and head back to Ul'dah. once I'm off for the evening, I'm going to have to do my ankle PT. I'm not ready for what I have to do to start building up the strength in my ankle. It hurts so bad. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Make sure it gets back to functional. Especially after what I did. I managed to really mess myself up. All from just falling. Sounds like me. Take me to the Gladiators Guild, please. That whisper sound in the background is going to drive me up a wall. Outside the quicksand, okay. Yeah, that too. Especially when you're not on the really congested servers like Balmung. I do have several characters that are on Balmung, and that Ul'dah can get really congested. But, you know, Balmung and Ul'dah, there's an understanding as to why that happens. But on a small server like Gabi, it's quiet. Alright, I'm missing one. Yeah. Balmung over on Crystal gets crowded pretty quick and easy. It is like the most congested data server, but it's the RP data server, so it makes sense. Most of the others are pretty quiet. Bryn can get kind of active sometimes. Okay, fight me. Let's go. Let's fight. Yeah. Yeah, they did. I had a couple of people ask me to make this this beginner alt over on Gabi. And I was like, okay, let me delete one of my old alts that I'm not going to use anymore, and I'll just make a brand new alt, and we'll start from scratch on Gabi. Because Gabi's pretty quiet. I love this man. Yeah, run away, bitch. Nobody ever said I was the smart one. I think Mateus is still pretty heavy, but Balmung is definitely like the big one, especially in Ul'dah in the quicksand. And then there are a lot of venues. My venue that I used to work with was on Bryn, but We're also building our cafe on Bryn. It's taking time, but we're working on it. We only have a small house. The eventual hope is to get a bigger house for the FC. But we all know that... We all know the likelihood of that happening. Getting a house is so much luck. I think Mateus definitely still does RP. I'd have to ask some of the others. I don't usually go on Mateus very often. I can make it to... I can make it to 2 hours. I can definitely make it to 2 hours. It really is. Oh my god. It's so bad. I just want to get something bigger than a cottage for our FC. Because right now all we have is a cottage. Oh, hey! Yeah, Crystal is probably one of the busiest data servers that I know of. But I'm honestly, I'm not super familiar with like Ether or the others. I just know Crystal is really congested. Western Danlan. Ow. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was my neck. Let's see if I can get my shoulders. My wrist went. My shoulders just have not wanted to go lately. Jesus. Oh, man, right? The timers. I can't even tell you how often it took us in Ishgard. I definitely have my own apartments that I love using, but I'm tempted to start looking at Ishgard for FC houses to get a bigger one, but I also am realistic knowing that the chance of us actually getting one is probably not as high as I'd like. Not without one of the other members being able to help me. Because I'm only able to get on every so often, like once every couple of days. I'm not as active as I'd like to be. There's the word I was looking for. Oh, right, I have to fight cactars. I always forget about the cactars. I think it's only 3. Yep, there we go. Ah, hunting logs. So simple. So straightforward. Such easy XP. I really slept on my hunting logs in my early days. I am going to run over here and pick that up because that's an easy one to do. Yeah, exactly. Like right now, I am still very much wrapped up in Genshin Impact. I just wanted to give everybody a chance today to see me play something different. Hence why the poll went up today in the Discord asking everybody whether we were playing more Genshin or Final Fantasy XIV. Overwhelmingly, chat chose 14 today. I think like 7 people voted for 14. Get the goblet unlocked real quick. Oh, does it? Oh my god. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. The big games I want to play right now are, I want to keep playing Genshin. I'm still really obsessed with it. If we get the chance, let me look at my wish list. I want to eventually... I want to eventually get No Man's Sky. I'm really, really wanting to play Spirit of the North 2 with you guys, because Spirit of the North is a big, big fan base love for me. Monster Hunter Wilds is one I really hope we can get eventually. Playing 7 Rebirth and Cyberpunk 2077. Horizon Forbidden West. Any of the Assassin's Creed games. Ghosts of Tsushima. Expedition 33 is one I am... Bro, I want to play Expedition 33 so bad. Tales of Vesperia, Diablo, Detroit Become Human. You know, I've got a pretty extensive wish list on Steam, I'll admit it. But that's because I have a lot of games that I would love to play. Yes! I am so excited for Bloodlines 2. It seems like once it's like all patched and stuff, it's got promise. I definitely agree, though, waiting for the patches to go through. Skipping this cutscene because it's just, hi, look, here's the housing area. Right? Oh my god. The new Silent Hill looks so good, but I will be the first to admit that I have only watched playthroughs because I am fully aware that if I try to play it myself, y'all will get to hear me cry. I'm not good with horror games, and the particular themes that Silent Hill F explores are not ones I could probably handle playing on stream. There are, however, other games I would probably love to play on stream. Because y'all would get to hear me being a weenie, but... I agree, it does still seem like a lot of fun. Like, I'm on your side here for sure. I'm actually really excited about it. I love the TTRPG to death. I will always be a diehard fan of the White Wolf games. WTA, Mage, VTM, all of them. But absolutely, truthfully, I'm kind of excited to play the ARPG. You know, you're not wrong, Round. I probably would. If one of my friends sat with me on Discord and played through it with me, and if I was in the right mindset, I'd probably play through it. But I also have to be really particular because I know certain things can send my brain into, like, overdrive. And I don't want to overwhelm myself too much. Bite me! Stab. Okay. Sir, absolutely not. Ooh. Something else for my hunting log. Welcome to Aaron Plays a Game, when there is something I'm supposed to be doing, and then there's the things that I see that I can do. For example, oh hey look, these are in my hunting log. Let me murder them. I'm a tank, I can handle it. Tank, 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 tank. Slap. That's all of those. I still need to find other earth sprites. Yarzon feeders aren't on my list, but they'll probably attack me. Exalted is so good. Yes, agreed. 1000% agreed. I am actually working on building a campaign for VTM. I also want to cross in some of the WTA stuff with the VTM campaign, but it is taking a moment for me to actually finish building the world that I'm creating around the time period I chose for this campaign. Because I am a history nut, and so I'm sitting here going, nope, we're going to be accurate. Or at least as accurate as I can be. Because I'm stubborn. So I'm doing a lot of research on the time period and trying to create the WTA and VTM world in that time period as accurately as I possibly can. It really is. So the time period I'm setting my VTM/WTA campaign in is around the same period as King Louis started building Versailles, and it'll actually be based in that era of France because I have a prince that I want to use for it, and blah, blah, blah. Lots of boring detail inserted here. Don't want to make you guys have to sit and listen to me squeal over my build. That's what I currently have equipped. That's the next level, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Thank you. Man, yes! So much freaking fun. Part of what I've always loved about the White Wolf games and how they're built is you have such freedom of creativity. You have such a wide rule set and world set that you can play with, and timelines can absolutely just shift and move in ways that you can't even begin to imagine. There's such freedom in the games to cross them with one another that you can create these incredible worlds. I could go on for ages. Give me the Quirus. Reassign gear, please. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Boop. Map, please. That's over at Blackbrush. Yes, please. Take me there. "20 minutes. I can make it. I'm very tired. I don't care. I'm going to make it the full 2 hours. I will." Oh, right. I actually have to make sure I get all the leveled gear. Yes! So the whole reason I am as into it as I am is because I actually work at a Renaissance festival. Right. Oh my god, I can only imagine. War level 8. 5858. We're gonna grab that. I have that. 5858. I'm gonna get the... I don't have a lot of gil. Buy this, buy that, buy that, buy that, buy that. Buy that, and buy that. I miss working at the fair. During the fall, there's no way to... I only have 20 gil. Fudge. Okay, so I can sell that. Take that, take that, take that. Take those. Take that. Take that, because apparently it's lower level than what I'm currently wearing. The one up here, I really love. I really love working for them. They're really good to us. I will say it is probably one of my favorite places to be. It is like the one time I get out of the house these days, so it's always really nice to go. How much gil do I only have 39 gil. Okay. Oh, I've already met the necessary qualifications. Man, I can only imagine how a WOD character reacted to the Exalted Cares. That would be a lot of fun. Like an absolute blast. In this case, instead of getting one of the level 8s, we're going to go ahead and take the bronze. Stick them with the pointy end is... Oh yeah, we get the oath gauge now. And iron will, so tank stance. So need to make sure I have that turned on. Ooh. Yeah, for sure. That sounds great. I'm definitely going to be taking a look. It's like right over, yep. Nice and easy. Goblins are always super easy to handle. I never have had much problem with this part of the quest line. Okay, I've gotta fix that. That's gonna drive me nuts if I don't. That at least is tolerable. I can stand that look. As long as the hat is hidden. Ooh! Ooh, I would want to push the entire campaign in a solar punk direction because solar punk is like my favorite thing in the world. Blah, 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 blah. Run! Whee! Boing. Hey, you. Yay, I get to give kids cookies. Because that's not weird. Here you go. Have a cookie that looks like a person. Just take the cookie. Ooh, cookies sound so good right now. Man, I wish I could get like an insomnia cookie delivery or something. Those cookies are so tasty. Now I'm thinking about cookies. I need to stop giving myself cravings. Insomnia cookies are the shit. Oh my god. So I don't buy crumble cookies anymore because I used to work for crumble cookies. And I have opinions about how they run their stores. Now the cookies are good. Some of the choices they've made in ingredients, I'll judge to the day I die, but the cookies are good. I just will not support them after, you know, what I went through working for them. Ooh, it was a rough job. We ran on a crew of, I think, maybe 10 at max, maybe 12. And we usually had like 3 bakers, 1 person on the front end, and a manager. It was rough. I was on the front end because I'm very good at selling things. It is one of the reasons I'm good at going to conventions and selling my wares. I know how to hawk very well. Yeah. Completely real. The large corporations don't want to pay people. Because people cost money. They want health insurance, blah, blah, blah. America, blah, blah. Corporations, blah, blah. Billionaire bullcrap. I made maybe 11 or 12 an hour on my feet, 8 to 10 hour days in a customer service environment. I really think customer service workers should be paid a lot more than $12 an hour. Same reason I quit working at Box Lunch as much as I loved it. I was basically running the store like a store manager because our store manager had left for a better opportunity. And I was making $12 an hour. I was doing the numbers for payroll. I was doing the numbers for our turnover, our stats on our, just all of our numbers were things that I handled. And getting paid $12 an hour to do that was insulting. And then the one time I worked at a job in my field, they were paying way under the market rate for our area. Like, when I say way under the market rate, I mean like $5 to $8, if not $10 to $12 less than the actual market rate for the area. Yeah, do it! Okay, Merlin, I cannot with you right now. Alright, best way to head over there. So go back around this way. Cross the bridge. Yes! I really need to go sit out in the living room and play 7 because I have the 7 remake that a friend got me like last year. I just never really got past a certain point because I stopped playing, and then I got to where going out of the room was not really something I was able to do, which is sad because I love playing FF7, okay? FF7 was my first Final Fantasy game. I love 7 very much. I went 7, then I went straight into 10 and 10-2. So that was a shocker. Because there was a big change in everything between 10 and 10-2. I don't know. I'd have to look at the box. I don't know. 10 is such a good game. I enjoyed, 12? 12, 13. 13. I enjoyed 13. Yes, 10-2 is definitely a guilty pleasure game. I don't want to be in the Fate. I'm just trying to do my stupid hunting log. I'm not in on the Fate to kill the giant dust bunny. Instance time. 8 is such a great game. 8 is a really, really well-made game. I agree. They need to remake it. 7 was my, I got hyper fixated on Final Fantasy because of 7. Then it was 10 and 10-2. Then I played 13 and its derivatories. And then I did 14 and then 15. Hey, look, our first glimpse of an Ascian. I am flipping off the Ascian where you guys can't see. Hey, guess what? Golem time! Time for me to murder a golem. Watch for the AoE. Out of the AoE. Because God knows when I play a tank, I will not make my healers' lives harder. As somebody who plays WHM for funsies, I will never make a healer's life harder. They already have to deal with so goddamn much. You know, there is a game I need to see if I can find on Steam, because if I could get somebody to let me get it and play it again, I would be so happy. It's such a niche game. Like, it really was not popular. I don't think it has a big fan base. I don't think a lot of people even remember it exists. But it's a game I remember from when I was younger, and I missed that game. It was a good game. They do! Oh my God. I will not risk the ire of a healer. I know better. As somebody who plays clerics and WHM on the regular, I'm not... Nope. I'm a good tank. What, Merlin? Hi, baby. Pretty boy. Who's a good baby? El Shaddai, I think it was called. If I remember right, and I'm pretty sure I do. It was called El Shaddai. If it's on Steam, I'm adding it to my wish list, because it was a good fucking game. Also, for you, any of you who don't know, my cat's name is Merlin. He is a Siamese and Ragdoll mix, and he's a little turd head who's gonna get his neuter surgery done on Monday because he's a stinky boy. Ah, Thancred. Right? I love seeing things that I wasn't present for. It's exactly what I signed up for when I just ventured into a city to learn how to do a thing. Now I'm being told what to do by a rock and seeing things I was not present for. Ah, the life of an adventurer. Thancred, you frickin' bottom. Yes! El Shaddai, Ascension of the Metatron. I freaking loved that game. Man, I'm adding that to my wish list because that was a game that I would kill to be able to play again. Holy crap, there it is. And the deluxe, wow, the deluxe pack's not that bad. I only need the base game, but the fact that the deluxe is not super expensive, love that. The fact that the deluxe pack is the remaster, the art book, and the soundtrack. Dang. That's so cool. What was the studio that did that? Kremco Limited. Starnaut, El Shaddai. Starnaut and El Shaddai are the only two games that they have their names tagged to. And Gamir is tagged to a couple of games, but nothing I've heard of other than El Shaddai. I get distracted whenever I'm looking at studios that aren't like big AAA studios. I like going and seeing what they've done. Because I really like playing indie games. I like playing games that aren't by like major AAA studios. There is one game that's a little more niche that I love playing that was done by a bigger name studio. A very big name studio, actually. But I think it is one of their most underrated franchises, and I still need the second one. I don't have the second one yet. Trying to find it, but it's like finding another copy of the first one. It's really hard to find. Hello, Thancred. The World Ends With You. It is my favorite Squeenix game ever made. I am literally fucking obsessed with Twooby 1 and 2. I own the first game, the OG DS game cartridge for game 1. It took me a while to hunt down a cartridge of it. But I want to get the second one. I just haven't been able because, you know, money. I wonder how much Neo is going for. It's on Steam! Oh, it's $60 on Steam. Oh, that's $60. I don't have 60. I wish I had $60. You guys would get to see me being such a nerd more than I already am. Twooey was my shit, bro. That's going on my wish list. Then again, completely real. If Squeenix did it, I probably enjoyed it. I am a shameless Squeenix fan. Like I will scream about Squeenix forever. I think tomorrow's going to be an art stream. We'll see. Depends on what my energy level is. Louis Soir. Man, I haven't seen Louis Soir in so long. Ah, the mask. Fucking ridiculous ass mask. Man, I can't wait to get this account to where we can go to Charlian. I love that they finally let us go there. I love the new realm that was introduced after. Like, they have just been really killing it. Charlian music is so pretty. Oh, Fanny. My favorite idiot. You know, once we're through this cutscene, I think that'll be a great place to stop for the night. Hi, Thangrid. It really is, though. I just updated my mount farming map today with Fen, and I was sitting there looking at it going, oh my god, I have so much to do. Originally, all I had left was finishing the dogs and then doing the Guibers. And now I have an entire 2 other expansions to do mount farms for. And I'm down. I'm ready. Right? Right? Oh my god. I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed. Also, can we talk about some of the ridiculous things that Yoshi P and the team added in? Like how in the steps, if you go to the bridge that's right under the seat of the sun, it's called the Road of the High Rule Warriors. You can get a good giggle out of that because it is done intentionally. Why are you whining? You're fine. A humble scholar. Fuck you, Thangrid. I love you. Fuck you. That man. You wait. I will beat you up. Yes. What? Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Fare thee well. Later, brat. Game recognizes game, Thangrid. I am also a brat, so I know. I see you. All right. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. All righty. Boop. Boop. Well, it was so nice to meet so many new faces and to get to spend a lot of time with you guys today. I'm going to probably do an art stream tomorrow since I may or may not be able to do Saturday, depending on a couple of things in my personal life. I will try, but Saturday is trunk or treat down at the grandparents' house, and my tiny one really wants to go. He's so excited about his costume. But as always, my name is Ari Fem. I am your favorite biblically inaccurate angel of both Twitch and TikTok. And tomorrow at 6 p.m. CST, look forward to an art stream. Feel free to reach us in the Discord or the socials, which will be posted in just a moment. And I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye!